Speeding cars, dirty looks, even gunshots on Houston's busiest roadways. We're talking about road rage, the drivers who see red and turn to violence.
And that violence has taken the lives of young and old victims. But tonight, KPRC 2 investigates. Mario Diaz takes us inside the fight for prevention and what you can do to stay safe.
Enter any freeway, and violent crime can roll up in seconds. Bam, bam, bam.
Shots being fired left and right.
Deadly road rage. The violence is hard to comprehend.
It's surreal what we see happening right now.
Quite often, the victim doesn't see a thing.
I didn't know what was going on until a bullet went right past my head.
Marshall Irwin was shot at, unprovoked, on the Fort Bend County toll road last November.
I thought I was gonna die.
Irwin is one of the lucky ones. He survived. Law enforcement experts say drivers or passengers who pull a trigger from a moving vehicle operate under a different code.
They subscribe to the code of the streets.
Gregory Freeman is a retired HPD captain and criminal justice professor at Sam Houston State. He says violence on the roads is fueled by an act of perceived disrespect.
They feel the need to exact revenge. And to them, exacting revenge is getting the gun and shooting you.
What we're really focusing on is aggressive driving behavior.
HPD ramped up its initiative last July following the death of David Castro after an Astros game, partnering with 11 other agencies, including the Harris County Sheriff's Office, and a task force designed to prevent road rage on major thoroughfares.
Your 290, your I-10, your 45, your Beltway.
Part of the plan for the task force, marked and unmarked units looking for aggressive behavior.
Everybody that we can use to get out there and get in front of a bad situation before it occurs, we're using it.
Before the task force, the number of road rage incidents increased 29% since 2018. Now, HPD reports a 9% drop in calls for service from the start of the initiative through January 31st of this year. Harris County says the 76 calls for service in January, the lowest it's been for them in over a year.
We know this is not going to be the silver bullet, but we do think it's a step in the right direction.
And in a sign of the times, a driver's attention is now being grabbed with messaging on highway billboards.
I think the best sorts of initiatives are the ones that are going to be able to sort of remind you in the moment.
Essentially, positive triggers, according to University of Wisconsin Green Bay professor Ryan Martin.
Constant reminders to people in any format you can, radio ads, the signs, PSAs. Those sort of constant reminders are really, really important.
But what if you're behind the wheel, going after someone? Does technology exist to let a driver know if they are raging? It does. Facial recognition software is being pushed to let a driver know when their actions are out of the norm. But let's say you're the passenger and the person beside you is out of control. What can you do in that situation then?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think sometimes actually just telling them that you don't feel safe in that moment is a little different than saying relax or calm down.
For those in the other vehicle, victims like Marshall Irwin, the experience is life-changing.
I'm just more careful, more thoughtful. I mean, I don't really take any risk. Try not to get on anybody's nerve, do anything stupid.
But the memory is not far from his rear-view mirror.
When somebody cuts me off or slams on their brakes in front of me or something like that, I'm just like, oh my God, something's gonna happen to me.
So what else can you do? Experts KPRC 2 Investigate spoke with offered up the following tips. Do whatever it takes to back off to avoid the problem and don't instigate, meaning don't cut another driver off. No hand gestures, tailgating, or high beams. Danielle, like you simply put it.
Yeah.
Just don't stare back.
Yeah. Right.
Keep it in your lane. We have more tips for you in the Investigate section of Quick 2.
Yeah. Like literally stay in your lane.